fellow angels, and welcome back to Berrywitched the Harvest gameplay. Sorry, I felt a little tired of playing the game last night, as I was focusing more on reading the story. I actually tried to figure out where the plot twist is going. It turned out that I was so wrong in the previous part of this gameplay. Alright, before I move forward, I'll recap what happened in the first part of this gameplay. However, there are some spoilers that you shouldn't hear. Please pause or leave the video until you've seen my previous part of the gameplay, or play the actual game itself. To all of you who have actually played or seen my gameplay of Berrywitched the Harvest, are you ready for it? Okay, here we go. And folks, there will be a countdown to the spoilers right here and now. When I saw Leaf in the game, it turns out that Buttons just tricked the trio thinking that they were them. But this is the first time I was wrong. When Strawberry said that they took their bones, it saddened me to learn that Leaf died somewhere between the remake and the latest installment. I noticed something straight away about Buttons is that they never had a disfigured face inside the robotic suit, just like Sin from Murder Drones in the Tessa skin. And of course, the disfigured face is actually a human. Wo's sister, Blueberry, was injured by her during their childhood years, and it came from the summer camp. Additionally, when she discovered when Cyan went to see what's going on within the summer camp, it's not actually a happy and loving camp that children witches have fun with so many activities like canoeing, campfiring, and swimming, many more of that. It was actually holding a sinister cult thanks to Cherry's and Butcher's involvement. I kept on thinking whether this disfigured person is Buttons or not. But it turns out that this is Cyan herself. But when she retrieved the mask, I mean, Button has like a sad mask, while Memorial, in the other hand, has a happy mask. And it turns out that Cyan is actually Memorial himself, ever since she retrieves the happy mask right after Cherry's spell that made her forget everything. So, this means that after Cyan retrieved the mask, it means Memorial is actually Blueberry's now evil brother. End of spoilers. Now let's continue onto the gameplay. I actually missed something within the quote, or I mean line itself. It says, when the echoes of the past ceased, Blueberry gaps quickly jumping backwards off of buttons. Yep, that is actually a action here. So, let's continue on. She started breathing heavily. You have never seen her look so scared before. Buttons struggled to get off of the ground, turning on their heel to make their escape. Oh, no you don't. You saw Raspberry stomp her foot down without warning. Vines shot out from beneath the floor. They trailed from her heel to Buttons like a heat-seeking missile. Restraining Buttons was proving to be a very easy task to accomplish. You got what you wanted. Just please, let me go. The sound of clattering could be heard as Buttons started to visibly shake.
Please don't do that.
I didn't want to remember that. I wasn't supposed to remember. I wasn't supposed to. Blueberry continued to hyperventilate without a second thought. You washed to her side, giving her a concerned look as you grabbed a hold of her hand. Hey, Blueberry. It's okay. You felt Blueberry ripped her hand out of yours as she began to back herself against a wall. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. But when you all just forget her, I didn't know what to do. I was a kid. I wanted to believe what you were telling me. What memory was... that memory was... a lot, even for me. But it doesn't change the fact that you're still my friend. We can work through this. I know we can. But I did something horrible. I can't live with myself like this. You cannot live a life without hurting another person. You are a bit taken aback by Raspberry's words as she approached you two, placing a hand on Blueberry's shoulder.
Huh?
I don't understand. Believe me, being a politician, I've hurt countless people. It doesn't feel good, not in the slightest. You wish that you could help everyone, or at the very least, you wish not to cause any harm. But that's just not realistic, unfortunately. This sounds bad. It is bad. What's something bad? To live means that you will hurt someone someday, and there's nothing you can do about it. But what really matters is striving to do your best every day.
As long as you can own up to your mistakes and strive to move forward, that's really all you can do.
Okay? That's the difference between a good person and a bad person. What a lovely quote you made, Raspberry. Memorial is making this everyone else's problem, but you chose to better yourself at it. Frankly, we both love you. Mistakes and all. After Cyan left, I couldn't get her out of my mind to think this is what she became. You all started confusing me for her. Your brains must have tried filling in the gaps of her absence, huh? I should have just trusted my gut, but I thought Cyan, she really was everything that I had ever wanted to be. She was funny, confident. She did whatever she wanted and asked questions later.
Everyone liked her. She didn't even need to try. They just loved her. The way she was. Do you have any idea how badly I wanted that?
So you adopted her persona as your own. Oh. Does this mean that you we know isn't you? You were just trying to be like Cyan? That's what Blueberry is trying to come out as. Is all thanks to her sister, who's been absent for years. No. Yes. The second I got home after that trip, I told my parents I had got my specialty. It went how you would expect it to be. But Strawberry, when you and your mom decided to take me for a little bit before I joined the circus, I started to get more comfortable branching out, exploring myself and my identity. Oh my gosh. This is how she's going to come out as. And we all know that. For sure. Even if all my actions were based on what I thought she would do, they're still my actions. It's still me.
And I'm happy this way. Happier than I was pushing everything down like a Zer did.
Well, I know we can't change the past, but... And it really isn't my place to forgive you or not based on what happened, but... I'm at least happy you don't have to shoulder all those emotions alone anymore. And if this is how you want to be, or act, or present, or whatever, it's still you.
It's like Raspberry said. We love you no matter what. Your soul is good. It really, truly is.
Aw, that is so sweet. Strawberry. I like how Blueberry's friend, including Raspberry and Strawberry, accepting who Blueberry is and how she come out as. And I still really love her so much.
Nothing you could change about yourself would ever make me think otherwise.
Blueberry stared at both of you for a few moments, her eyes wide. Why are you comforting me? She was your girlfriend. I'll be furious at me if I were you. Well, the memories of her. I can't say that they've returned or that I know that much about her. I wonder what it's referring. Is it raspberry or cyan? I think it's talking about either raspberry or strawberry. I don't know. I read up too fast. But I have to sometimes review the video after that. And it was published. And alright, let's continue. I have a lot of complicated feelings right now, and that's gonna take some time to process. But I'm still treading water because I have to right now. If I have the capabilities to help someone who's about to drown, I will always help. If you can be strong, then I will too. Let's talk about this more when we get out of here, okay? Yeah, I'll like that. I would also like to join this hypothetical discussion later, but right now we have a captive prototype and no clear plan. That was so beautiful. I want to hate you all so badly, but I just can't. Buttons looks rather emotional, looking up at you three from their spot on the floor.
Excuse me.
Get up. Raspberry waved her arms, making the vines move and contort, lifting Buttons up so that they were dangling in the air.
Okay.
Spoken as if they had any say in the matter to begin with. Raspberry pulled you aside, giving Blueberry a nod. Blueberry nodded back, using that as a signal to terrorize poor Buttons as Raspberry spoke to you. Strawberry, I hate to ask you this to you, but it's the only solution I could think of. Whatever it is, I'll do it. I want to help you. Your taller friend smiled at you, sympathetically placing her hands on both of your shoulders.
You see?
Memorial can't kill you, which means you are his only true weakness. But I feel it is safe to say that we now have a hold of his emotional weakness. Raspberry gestured vaguely in the direction of Buttons, who was currently being shaken around in the vines by Blueberry herself. You lifted a finger, opening your mouth to object to the sight you just witnessed when Raspberry continued to speak. I have a plan, but it may require you commit acts of violence. Ooh, that's a climax. How violent? If Memorial cannot physically harm you and has to physically protect you from harm at all times, you might be the only one who could get close enough to attack him and put a stop to all of this madness. Ah, jeez, Raspberry, I don't know if I could even... I thought so. It's alright, Strawberry. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. I'll find another solution, alright? Just be careful. You too, okay? Raspberry nodded, a sad smile on her face. She turned to Blueberry and Buttons, where? Oh, they actually seem to be talking normally now. Was Blueberry smiling?
All right.
Now that we have the whole skeleton, Memorial shouldn't be too far anyway. Away! Sorry I missed I didn't know that word is coming out of nowhere. Oh, wow. He won't be around here. A click could be heard. Memorial's voice emitting from Button's back pocket. Buttons? I felt the connection between our mess severe. The memories, are you alright? I'm coming back down there. Just hang on. Raspberry reached into Button's back pocket, pulling out the communicator and holding down the button on the side of it.
No more games, Memorial. We have buttons, and we know everything. I'd play your next moves very carefully if I were you.
Oh, so they were called buttons because there's a back pocket that communicates with him. I get it now. Yeah, like there's like a button on the back that emits communication. She said, slamming down the communicator and stomping it into pieces with her foot. Nice
one,
try.
Razzmatazz. Please don't hurt him. Hurt me if you must. Just please leave him be.
Why is that, Buttons? Raspberry snapped her fingers, causing the vines to move and grow rapidly around the facility. I have enough of this room. We've been here too long. Let us move forward, shall we? The vines were seeping into the cracks of anything mechanical, breaking almost all of the machinery in the process. You followed Raspberry, Blueberry, and a still dangling Buttons through a long, empty hallway. What the heck? That's new. There's an underground hallway here? That hides in the camp? No way. The lights flicker overhead as you enter the next room, yet this time you could sense a glimmer of hope in the air. Could that really be a way back to the surface, you wonder? I don't know. Without warning, the entire room began to shake. Bits of debris from the ceiling fell down to your feet. Oh boy! Jax is angry! Oh no! You conniving, carnivorous cacophony of caterpillars! Memorial emerged from the ground. Oh wow. He's now the final boss of the visual novel. You watch him come into form, rising up like a puddle of goo, trying to make itself into something more solid. You could hear his bones crack as he locked them into their place. You instinctively took a step in front of your friends, hoping to shield them should Memorial choose to attack instantaneously. Memorial noticed Buttons first, dangling high in the air. No, Buttons.
Sir?
Please get out of here. When his gaze met you, he paused. He stared at you for a few moments, as if this was the first time he was truly seeing you. And yes, Buttons actually betrays Memorial. And how does Blueberry react to her now evil brother? You two had history, right? Now that you remembered much of it. This was really weird. His gaze shifted to Raspberry, causing him to scowl before it finally landed on Blueberry. Ha! Ha ha ha! Oh, this is rich! Yeah. I gotta admit, I would draw either N or Jax in this outfit if I have time. Like, which one? The one with the pink hair. That's, Memorial. Alright? You see him slowly walk to the left of you all, eyeing you up and down, visibly shaking with rage all the while.
After so much suffering, I finally had it out of my memory. I never wanted to remember that day. You know, the day you took everything from me? Yeah, remember that? My looks, my personality, my friends, my whole life!
Yeah. This is what Jax is like. This is what Jax be like when he confronts Pomni. Oh yeah, the voice volume is in 100, so that's good. When Memorial got directly to left of your group, he summoned his sync. Blueberry acted before he could, however, throwing one of her signature bombs in his direction. Memorial batted it away before it could go off, staggering backwards. Ugh! You two get out of here. I'll deal with his whiny butt. Not alone. You won't. Raspberry clicked her heel to the ground, summoning a bunch of vines in attempt to tangle up Memorial before he could respond. Oh, I see how it is. Trying to pull one of my stunts. Are we, Blueberry? As the smoke cleared the room, you noticed the faintest of cracks began to form along Memorial's mask. He stood there, intertwined within the vines, before breaking loose from them all at once. An incredible display of strength for someone who didn't look the part. Memorial cracked his neck, rolled his shoulder blade, then readied his sink. He darted forward, going for the attack. Blueberry rolled out of dodge, and using one of Raspberry's destroyed vines, pulled hard to trip the maniac. Memorial got up quickly, groaning out of frustration as they threw their sink at Blueberry. Raspberry clapped her hands together and blocked the sink with a wall of vines and berries that grew in front of Blueberry. Memorial stomped the ground, causing the room to shake and make Raspberry lose her footing. Oh boy! Jax is creating an earthquake!
Wow, Raspberry! How true to justice you are! Even after hearing how your friend has lied to and deceived you your whole life, you still defend her. How sweet. That makes me sick.
I'm sorry. What? Dude, leave her out of this. This is between you and me. Sure, I messed you up badly in the accident, and I'm so sorry for that. But that doesn't give you the right to play the victim after everything you've done since then.
Play the victim? My life was amazing before you ruined it, Azure. Ah, there we go. Now you know your sister even more, Memorial. Yeah. And you just dead name her? How rude.
I will never forgive you for what you did to me!
Memorial. I'm sorry for what happened on that day. And you have every right to hate me. I hated myself for it for a long time. But I did try to help. I really did.
Well, you failed!
I know. But we aren't the same as we were on that day. At least I didn't go trying to murder everyone because of it. I'm not gonna let myself go down that path of misery anymore. Whether I'm forgiven or not, today I get to live! And nobody tells me otherwise.
Blueberry tossed a bomb towards Memorial, who effortlessly swatted it away from him. It hit a pillar of sorts, causing the room to rumble and shake. You looked up, noticing the cracks forming as part of the ceiling came hurtling towards you at top speed. Memorial had a flash of recognition in his eyes. He ran over and grabbed you by the waist, jumping out of dodge just barely in time before anything could crush you. Oh boy. He sets you down to the side as gently as he could while he was seething with rage. You stay out of this! During the carnage of the fight, you notice Buttons wiggle and slip from Raspberry's vines. They made eye contact with the two of you and panicked, started to run away into another room. Woo-wee! Buttons, go, run, I'll find you! As he was distracted by that, however, he failed to notice one of Raspberry's vines charging at him. It wrapped itself around Memorial's head, squeezing until a shatter could be heard. He struggled at first, but ripped the vines off with ease. Oh, God! No! That is so creepy. Oh, boy. Leaving behind a face with no mask. Is this what you wanted to see? That's so gruesome. Gazed upon the consequences of your actions. The negligence and anger that never left me. It's your fault. I'm cursed. Reap what you have sown. You followed Buttons in order to stop them from escaping. They were the only other leverage you had, and you really weren't good at fighting. Ooh, looks like a hospital room. You chased Buttons down a long hallway. Buttons, stop! Sorry, I'm so sorry, they said, turning on their heel and pulling out a pair of scissors. You screamed, ducking as they tried to stab you in the throat. I don't want to hurt you. What? Why? Buttons continued to make a swings at you. Thankfully for you, you were a bit slow and not the best at aiming. You grabbed a hold of their arm as their scissors almost collide with your neck. Without thinking, you grabbed their other wrist, slamming them against the wall with all your strength. You heard something crack. What? You grabbed the back of their hair, slamming their head into the wall again. Ooh, this is like a porcelain doll. Breaking into pieces. This time, you heard something break, seeming to snap out of whatever that was. You gasped, letting out of them and taking a few steps back. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's alright. I don't blame you. You saw them fall to the floor, dropping the scissors beside them. You kicked the scissors away out of fear, clearly still running on some sort of fight or flight response. You turned your head as you heard the sounds of footsteps running towards you. Who? Let me say. If you help them, regret filling your very being, you couldn't believe you just did that. For half a century, you did everything you could to prevent death, yet here you were, causing it. You began to panic, hovering over their breaking form. You didn't know any repairing magic. You think you remembered some, although you didn't use it often. Would that work on a living being? You muttered some silent enchantment, holding buttons close as their bodies began to glow.
Miss Strawberry.
What are you? The glowing stops. Shoot. You started chanting once more, the glowing flickering, yet not fully igniting like before. Oh boy, not that disfigured face again! So creepy and gruesome. Yeah, that is Jax's true form. Like, imagine if he's wearing that outfit and showed his abstracted face in it. That would be a cool fan art. What is going on? You looked up, your eyes meeting Memorial's. He rushed over to your side, grabbing buttons and putting them in his lap. You never seen him holding something with so much gentle care before. The bones! Did you still have the bones? Yeah, but... Give them to me! Oh, no!
I don't know.
Memorial, I don't know if that... Do you want to save them or not? Yes, I do! You hurried, grabbed the bag you had been carrying around, beginning to take out the bones. Lay the skeleton down here. Memorial set buttons down. He brushed some hair out of their face, and in that moment you noticed his hands were shaking. He was scared. No. Just hold on, okay, Buttons? Stay awake. Stay with me. I've got you.
Sir?
How many times do I have to tell you? You can just call me Memorial, alright? It's going to be okay. He spoke so gently. It was honestly throwing you off quite a bit.
I'm sorry, Memorial. I couldn't do it. Your plan.
My plan is meaningless without you.
Memorial placed the bones in a circle, gently grabbing your shoulder and pulling you a few steps back. Crap! We'll have to complete the ritual with 2 people. Oh, yeah. Imagine if this is in the Amazing Digital Circus, but it would be censored. For sure with, like, boink. Strawberry, I'll lead you. Just hold my hand and focus hard on bringing them back, and only bringing them back. Memorial reached his hands out to you. You hesitated. After all, this whole situation felt incredibly odd. Please, I promise, I'm not going to hurt you, alright? Once again, he sounded so much softer than before. You took a hold of his hand. The moment you did so, Memorial started chanting. The bones you laid out, their bones starting glowing a faint green color. Could they be in there too? Memorial's words from earlier echoed in your mind. Do you want to save them or not? You squeezed onto Memorial's hands, trying hard to focus as he instructed. Suddenly you gasped, hearing running footsteps and familiar yelling coming your way.
Don't look at them! Keep your eyes on the circle!
What? What are you doing?
Wait! Strawberry! Don't!
Buttons begin to glow, the bones hovering all around them. You watch as the bones seem to phase through them, locking in place like a perfectly put together puzzle. I wonder what Buttons look like. Wow, she's pretty much possessed. They're getting very conjured by the magic of Memorial and Strawberry. You watch as Buttons begin to float into the air. The entire building began to shake again. You are starting to feel uneasy. Blueberry rushed towards you, but just before she could reach, a large blast of energy emitted from Buttons. Is this something that is off of as blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries summer camp childhood incident? Blueberry and raspberry were knocked backwards almost instantly. Memorial stopped chanting, letting go of your hand and picking up the new figure that laid before you.
Let's go.
What?
Memorial threw the figure over his shoulder and held them with one arm, using the other to grab onto your hand and bring you to the nearest wall.
Wait, I can't!
You're coming with us. This isn't a request.
You struggled, trying to pull yourself out of his grip, but he was too strong.
Strawberry! Wait! Don't!
Oh no. Oh boy. Here we go. Memorial let go of your hand, struggling to get a silver skeleton key engraved with the logo of the Council of Witches out of his pocket. Oh no, my gosh! Oh, he's going to the portal into. Oh God, so it might be a void. Actually, it's possibly a void. I swear to God. He inserted it into the air and magically creating a rectangular portal, one filled with pink-colored magic. Then he grabbed a hold of you once more.
You. Leave her alone.
Blueberry struggled to get up, clutching her stomach in pain.
Blueberry, raspberry. You both are of no threat to me. In fact, I'm so confident in that fact that I've decided to keep you two alive. For one reason only. I will kill every last witch out there. And when I'm done, I will be coming back for you.
Oh boy. This is his revenge. His plan. After what Blueberry did to him. This was his plan over there. Kill every last witch out there. And when he's done, he's coming back to kill the last two witches, Blueberry and Raspberry.
I'll kill you then and there, and that little push will be the final piece to make me whole. Until we meet again.
With another word, he pulled you into the portal, ending 5. Oh man. Speechless. Now, here's how you get the good ending. You looked down, absolutely shocked by what you just did. You felt so out of control, like a part of you had finally snapped and chose to prioritize survival. You scurry to find a hiding spot, quickly tucking yourself behind a corner as you heard a familiar voice. What is going on?
Sir,
Buttons! Buttons!
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, no, shush. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. I've got you.
I can't move. You're going to be okay, Buttons. I can't lose everything again. Sir, you're all I have left. You hesitated, never having seen Memorial. So gentle, or emotional, or scared. You felt like you were intruding on something you weren't supposed to be seeing. Strawberry, where is she? She still has the bones. She could...
Wait, please, don't go.
Yeah, the true ending has Buttons betraying, Memorial.
I don't want to be alone right now.
You saw Buttons weakly gripping onto Memorial's sleeve.
Are you safe to carry? Or will you break?
You saw Buttons shake their heads solemnly.
Okay. Okay, I'll stay right here with you.
Thank you.
You saw them speak to each other in hushed whispers. What was taking Raspberry and Blueberry so long? Wait, you paused your train of thought, noticing a large garbage bin tucked away next to you. You swore you've seen this garbage bin before. It was the same one Memorial held in Button's memory. The one with the fragmented prototypes and a pipe, a weapon. So the garbage bin has like the parts of the prototype. And that's correct. You quietly lifted a lid off of the bin, trying hard not to bring attention to yourself. You thanked the beginners that neither of them would be able to see you from this angle. Memorial's back was faced to you. You tiptoed over, pipe firmly in both of your hands. You paused, seeing Button's hand reach up and hold Memorial's cheek. What would Mama do, you wondered? Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Yeah! He swung the pipe back, then swung it again directly against the back of Memorial's head. He fell over on top of Buttons, making a startled noise. You sat on top of both of them, beginning to beat Memorial over the head, over and over and over again. He attempted to shove you off of him, but he couldn't. Mama would do what was right, even if it was painful. Doing what's right meant involving yourself in what you hated most, violence, and letting your friends get hurt. That's... what he got for, taking revenge on Strawberry and friends for having his sister hurting his face way too hard. You thought back to the promise the two of you had made. Was he not fighting back because he couldn't? If he could, would he? Why did you have to do this? This doesn't need... why did you have to do this? This didn't need to happen. The only response to your desperate plea was a weak, twisted sort of laugh. Hit him again. You only stopped after he stopped moving. Slowly getting off of both of them, you stared down at the mess you had made. Oh, wow. At some point, the two of them had intertwined hands. Button's form had seen better days, and they unfortunately took some damage as well. Memorial's brain could be partially seen, cause you two almost throw up then and there.
Strawberry!
You had a bit of delayed response as Blueberry ran up and hugged you. Raspberry followed shortly after, looking relieved to see the scene before you.
You did it. You really did it.
Huh?
Oh. That was really traumatic for you.
Shit, let's get you out of here.
Raspberry nodded, muttering to herself. I'll take care of the mess down here. Blueberry gently took the pipe from your bloodied hands. You stared at them quietly. You never wanted to hurt anyone. You spent 50 years trying to prevent death, and now here you were the cause of it. Guilt started to engulf you as Blueberry guided you out of the room. You made it back to the surface, but you don't quite remember how you got there. Blueberry found the straw bunnies, or at least what they had become. You petted them gently. Doing so started to calm you down in a bit of a weird way. When Raspberry came back up, she looked exhausted. You understood that look better than anyone. Some words were exchanged, but you couldn't grasp the meaning of the words, no matter how hard you tried. After all the fighting, all the new revelations, you finally understood everything that had ever happened to you, but it didn't make you feel any better. Fixing the problem didn't fix you like you hoped it would. You weren't even sure what you did was right. At some point, Raspberry opened another portal. Your two friends held your hand on both sides of you. Blueberry holding onto a leash attached to the rabbit amalgamation. You walked through. No way. Miss Inquiry is alive? She's still alive? Oh my gosh! I never knew! But I saw that Miss Inquiry is getting so old. You were finally back in Ikosa. After countless years, it looked like the suffering was reaching an end. Even though you could see people celebrating as the news of your victory spread, you were left scared beyond belief. Look at her hair! It's so gray. Then the prequel. She sees how Strawberry have been growing up so fast. You didn't understand why everyone loved you so much. Perhaps you didn't need to understand. Perhaps it would take a long time until you could understand. But being hugged felt nice. Surrounded by your loved ones, you finally felt at home again for the first time in a long, long time. If someone could still hug you with all of the blood on your hands, if someone could still love you despite everything you've gone through. Oh. It gave you the feeling that things were going to be okay. Things were going to be okay for all of you. Aww. That is so sweet. Man, me oh my. I love happy endings. And that's all for the gameplay. Wow, this is fun, but with all the twist and stuff like that. This was fun. I kind of love that game. I really like Memorial as the villain, even though he has the disfigured face in it. The voice acting on Memorial looks awesome to me. Even with the Jaxie voice. Ooh, I wanted to make a fan art of that soon, among with the other characters. And man, it was a fun ride to figure out the twist of the story, along with the plot itself. So, what should I say next? Thank you guys for watching my gameplay of Berrywitched the Harvest with all 6 endings. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and follow, and I'll see you guys real soon. God bless you very much. Goodbye!